topic title for today is developing a habit of happiness. Okay, I'm going to be talking about this habit of happiness. Now, by the way, the key word is habit. Write down habit, because the thing is if we spent years focusing on all the things that are wrong rather than what's going right, the negative habits are actually going to keep us from enjoying our life. In fact, many of the habits that we've acquired, they actually come from our parents, the people that we grew up around. They kind of influenced us more than we actually realize, even to this day. Now, look at some of the people that I associated with in the past, and honestly, I probably have distanced myself from a few of them today. If they try and add me as a friend online, I'm not going to add them. Studies tell us that, and I remind my kids of this all the time, that negative parents raise negative children. Negative associations create negative friendships, which leads to a negative life. And that's why we have to constantly remind ourselves and our kids, if you have any, you got to choose to surround yourself with people who are going in a positive direction and eliminate the other people. You know, I often have people tell me that they're just worriers or worrywarts. Now, if you worry about everything, go ahead and type a 111 inside the chat. I know people in my life right now, they're absolutely this way. They say things like, I am a worrier. I am uptight. I'm just not a friendly person. My friends, those are habits that you have developed. Now, the good news is that you can reprogram your mind. Think about a computer. Just like you can reset and reprogram a computer, you can do the same with your mind. Like you can eliminate the negative mentality and develop a habit of happiness instead, because the reality is, no matter what comes our way, we can choose to put a smile on our face. See, I smile by faith, and it didn't come to me naturally, by the way. But we should wake up every morning excited about the day ahead. Even if we're facing challenges right now, we need to maintain a positive outlook. And by the way, guys, I know that it's not always easy to do. But I'm not just talking about a positive attitude. I'm talking about positive actions. You got to stop waiting for the right circumstances to all line up. Because too many people, they're waiting for the perfect circumstances before they allow themselves to actually be happy. If I just had more money, if I didn't have debt, if I could just find the right person, if I could get rid of this person, if I could get married, get divorced, if we finally get pregnant, once the kids move out, then I'll be happy. They're waiting for all these things to happen before they decide to be happy, my friends. But if you want to be happy, you've got to make the decision to be happy right now, today, this week. Let me be honest, some days it's not easy, but I still choose it. You need to choose happiness and develop it as a habit, because happiness is not based upon your circumstances. It's based upon your mindset and your choices. Happiness is a choice that you make. It's all about how you train your mind. You got to learn to relax. You got to go with the flow. Like if you're going to develop this habit of happiness that we're talking about, you got to learn to relax and you got to go with the flow. And trust me, I'm talking to myself today too. Sometimes I have to force myself to relax and go with the flow because I have such a strong drive that sometimes I just forget to slow down. But we all need to relax and go with the flow. We'll live a longer, healthier, more prosperous life. Look, unexpected things are going to happen every single day. Plans are going to change. Interruptions are going to come up. Things are not always going to go as scheduled. But instead of getting frustrated, you got to relax and just go with the flow, because your plans are not always going to work out perfectly. Right? And trust me, I'm a planner. But don't let stress steal your joy because things don't always go as planned. For me, I have made up my mind. I'm going to enjoy each day, whether my plans work out or not. And I'm going to be honest, it's not always easy. But I've decided in advance that I will enjoy each day no matter what. Think about it. 10 years from now, most of the things that you stressed out about today, they're not even going to matter. You won't even remember even what happened last week. Most of the things that we worry about, they never actually even happen. So when things don't go as planned, don't get negative, don't complain, because for all that you know, God might actually be protecting you from something. There might be a delay there for a reason. Now, this happened to me in business one time. Actually multiple times, but something I thought was a setback turned out to be a setup for something that was even better. I just had to learn to trust God, have faith, learn to go with the flow. But sometimes we get all bent out of shape over these small inconveniences in life. We block our own blessings. God wants to use you for great things, but if you're too busy complaining, you might be getting in your own way. Think about that. You're shutting the door. My belief is that we weren't created to live depressed, stressed, worried, and frustrated. That is my personal belief. We were created to be happy, peaceful, content, and joyful. Men are that they might have joy. The power of choosing happiness. When people see us, they should see so much joy, so much peace, so much happiness that they actually want what you have. Think about that. Do people actually want what you have? Ask yourself, am I waking up every day excited about my future? Am I actually enjoying my family and friends? Or are they just a burden? Because the truth is, happiness is a choice that we make every single day. And when we make it a habit, it becomes second nature. Look, I've got things in my life that are kind of stressful. I've got 6 kids, big family. There's a lot of coordination between my wife and myself, picking us up, picking the kids up, dropping them off, taking them to and fro, helping them with homework, running them to all these different things. There's a lot of things that are going on. Plus, I run a business that literally has thousands of customers around the globe that causes me daily stress. But guess what? I choose to be happy anyway, because my belief is that happiness is a choice. Just like love is a choice. It's not a feeling, it's a choice. I choose to love my spouse every day. Now, does that mean that I feel like loving her every single day? No. But I choose to love, and the feeling follows the choice that I make, because it's a habit. Success and happiness, I believe they actually go hand in hand. Some people look at my life and they say, Brandon, it's easy for you to be happy. Look at your wife, look at your house, look at your car, look at your lifestyle. But my friends, how do you think I got to this point? How do you think I got to this point? I had to choose happiness when I was broke, bankrupt, divorced. I had to choose happiness when I had a job that I didn't even like. I had to choose happiness when I was a single dad. Wasn't easy. Now, if I'd spent all my time saying, why am I still single? When am I going to get married? When's my breakthrough coming? I would have blocked my own blessings. Look, my friends, God is not going to bless an ungrateful servant. Ingratitude was the first sin. Your mindset determines what you attract into your life. If you are constantly negative, you're literally pushing opportunities away. So this is my message for you guys today. Choose to be happy. Make it a daily habit. This is the day that the Lord has made, and I, Brandon Boyd, will rejoice and be glad in it. This is my message for you guys today. If you got value from this, type value inside of the chat. I hope that you guys have a great day. I'm going to see you at the top and on the other side of success. Thank you so much for joining today. We'll see you on the next episode. Thanks, everyone.